Hello everyone, this is Flammy, welcome back. We are here with Season 5, Episode 5. Alright, so picking up right where we left off with Season 5, Episode 4, I'm recording this just after. We were able to get up to our Elixir count. I was able to get the 90,000 Elixir I needed for the upgrade for archers from level 4 to level 5, so that's underway. But, however, we were not able to get the full 120,000 from the base I was attacking, so we were only able to get the 90,000 I barely needed, so that leaves us in an interesting situation. So I have 153 guys trained up right here. As you can see, I've only got one wall breaker, and we're missing out both on barbarians and archers. And why is this? Well, this is because I burned up all my elixir. So I just collected all of the elixir I could from the collectors, and I've only got 2,000 left. So all I can do is build up a couple guys. So I guess I'll spend the rest of it just queuing guys, but I can't build my replacement giants. I can't build wall breakers. I don't have enough in general to do pretty much anything. And that's it. That's all I can do. 12 extra archers right there. I'm not going to wait for them to finish up. But this brings us to the interesting question of what now? We don't really have enough elixir. Should I just wait for my elixir collectors to slowly store up? That's an option. However, I feel like raiding right now. And I feel like also demonstrating what you can do when you don't really have the army composition you need. So without a full army, we're effectively a lot weaker than normal, pretty obviously. But it also changes how we're going to attack because we really, really, really need to get elixir. Oh, hello. Stop doing that. Let's go ahead and reload that and see what's up. Hopefully it'll work this time. That's interesting. Don't like it when it does that. So the goal is to find some elixir, obviously. But we don't need a ton of elixir. So if I find a base which has, say it has like 200,000 of each, that'd be amazing, right? Well, if it has 200,000 of each, then we only need like 50,000 or so elixir, and we're just fine. So we don't need to really completely focus on getting elixir. So it's sort of, we gotta keep in the back of our mind. A bit of elixir is definitely needed. But after that, we can sort of get whatever we want. However, on bases like this, Town Hall 8 base only got 7,000 elixir total. Yeah, that's not going to cut it at all. We could not rebuild even half of this army for that cost. The giants cost about 2,000 each. And that's completely ignoring the resources we need to get to build up our normal amount of wall breakers and such. I guess one advantage of losing connection right there was that we can reload and get a couple archers who finished up. So I have a couple more archers than we did, maybe 3 or 6 more. Oh, there's a great count right there. And actually, I think this is going to be a really good opportunity to get a ton of resources because I think they're all going to be in the collectors rather than the... Actually, it's hard to tell. So the storages look very empty in the center. However, the fact that this wizard tower is upgrading from like 1 to 2 seems to indicate they've been online recently. However, there's a possibility that this is still animation is showing because they haven't logged on since they started completing. Both are possible. So let's go ahead and attack and see how much we steal with this one arrow. So we're stealing 150? 700? We're stealing about 700 elixir, so that's a good amount. It's not amazing. It's not like absolutely full, it's just very full. Yeah, I know. It's still great though, so I'm not going to complain at all. We're just going to get as much as possible. We're going to draw out this barbarian king right here. So he'll attack that archer, and then he'll come attack this one. I don't think there should be clan castle, so I'm not too worried about checking for that. Just drop a bunch of barbarians right on him, because we don't want to die to that. And that will also let this archer over here keep working. I deployed a guy before he was able to start working his way over, otherwise he would have sort of gotten distracted. I forgot about him when I first deployed this archer, but you know what? There we can go. We can pick that guy off as is. Perfect. I think we should deploy a couple goblins right here, because I think that elixir collector is not possible to be collected without taking fire from the archer tower, so might as well deploy it while we've got other guys helping out. Now, this guy's up here because the wizard tower is inactive. Well, I mean, even with the wizard tower, it should be very easy to get. Nothing can protect it. These down here will be protected, so we'll attack them in a minute. This right here is protected, but we can get it fairly easily. Just mix it up, a couple guys of each, so the mortar doesn't hit any one too particularly hard. Couple goblins. And that's that. So we're doing great on the count of elixir, so I'm just going to focus on the gold. I mean, I can get elixir too, because it doesn't hurt, but the goal is just going to be to get anything that I possibly can. So let's see, 1 gold mine on the left, 1 elixir, 1 gold, 1 gold. So 3 gold mines, and a 4th that's dying right there. So be sure to get the gold first. So the 2 down here are going to be more important personally to me. I'd rather get them. So let's go with the giants. I got a minute left, so I'm running a bit out of time, not completely or anything. Just don't have a ton of time. Just want to be aware of that as always, because that sucks when you lose out on that. Deploy the rest of. I don't even have to deploy all these. I think I'll just do those many. Uh, 5 goblins right there, 6 goblins right here should be great. The wizard tower's distracted, the mortar's distracted, the archer towers and cans are distracted, and just like that, those guys are able to collect all that. With 30 seconds left, I want to try to pick off this town hall so we get some trophies. So I'll put down a couple more archers just in case. Looks like we're out of range of the cannons just perfectly. Feeling pretty lucky getting this base. And here we can see we have 100,000 elixir that we are missing out on. Is this a big deal? No, this is not a big deal. It just means it's going to be in the center. Despite the fact that these collectors show empty, those are going to be actually full of elixir. So in the last 7 seconds, hopefully we're able to pick this off. Maybe I should have used one more archer. A little late now, though. Oh, well, that's pretty lame. Oh, man. I'm so good at doing that, too. Oh, well, lost 28 trophies. Well, that does solve 2 problems. One is it gives us elixir, and 2, it solves the other goal, or helps towards the other goal, which I hadn't actually mentioned yet, which is pretty useful, which is get more gold. As always, we need more gold. We've got this cannon for 1 more day being upgraded. We've got, I just started this one, but that's elixir instead, and then I've got 2 free workers. So that leaves us with nearly 700,000 gold, and nothing really known to spend it on. I got a couple options, so let's look across the board. So we're now Town Hall 8, so I could save up and do these mortars. Definitely valid, although because I've got the free workers, I'd sort of like to get them working sooner rather than later. So perhaps not, but perhaps yes. We'll think about that. Something to keep in mind. The mortars I want to do soon. Archer towers or wizard towers are expensive but very valuable. 2 million though, I'd rather just do a mortar, so mortar takes priority. So still keeping it as the one option is the mortar. Another option we could do right now is this air defense. We got the resources for it, which makes it a very good option. However, it's not too needed on our defense. We already have 2 well-upgraded air defenses, so I would sort of rely on them, and we don't really need a third. We'll get it up eventually. However, because we have the extra worker, maybe that is a good option, so I'll keep that in mind. It'd take about half our gold right now, a bit less than. Other options, we could do cannon if we bother getting a bit more. That is 122,000 more, I do believe, to get up to 800,000. So that's an option. Not right now. I definitely would need another attack to do so. But keep it in mind. Probably closer is this guy at 720,000. So I think I might save up a little bit and get this gold. So this 720,000 is a good option because it's just within reach. It's only 42,000 gold away from where we're currently at, which is enough that we can get it in one easy attack. But at the same time, if we get lucky and find another base just like that last one, then we're able to do a cannon instead. However, the other option is if I feel like just staying online and raiding for a couple hours, getting a mortar to upgrade would not be that unreasonable. Or if I come online tonight, that would not be unreasonable either. Something I do want to do is, because I just went and spent all of my elixir, I want to move this elixir out, move this storage in, and move this storage. I'm definitely moving this. I don't know where, though. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I think I'll move this here. Just like that, and then we can move this here. Why am I keeping this one elixir storage on the right side outside? Well, it's a lot lower level than the others, so if this does get attacked, only 25% of this can be stolen, so about 20,000 elixir, which I'm fine with if someone decides to take 20,000 elixir, especially because they'd give me a 12-hour shield by attacking my town hall. I only really want to protect it like a minute ago because I was getting close to getting my archer upgrade, and if someone stole 20% of it when it was very full, that would be 50,000 plus, like 50, 70,000 resources. So don't want to be stolen when it's that full. Actually, I think it's exactly 50,000. So just less 20,000 or less, though. I don't have a problem with them stealing that, though. So I don't mind moving it out. Perhaps I'll adjust it later just to keep it even. Another valid option would be to put it like right here with a gold mine. Or perhaps knock one of my air defenses out. Or if I suddenly empty my dark elixir storage, then I could knock it out as well. But yeah, all those are pretty valid. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. As I mentioned in the previous one, I'm trying two shorter videos, so if you look, the episode that was out earlier today was about 11 minutes as well. This one's going to be about 10-11 minutes too. So let me know what you think about more frequent content, but the same length, so it's just spread out throughout the day. But it's easier for you guys to watch, perhaps, because you only need to sit down for 10 minutes at a time to watch. Let me know what you think, though, because this is a possibility for future. I'm going to check the stats and how they look, but your feedback is also certainly going to be taken into consideration as well. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And if you guys are already subscribed, thank you very much for your support. Please do like and comment on the video, and of course favorite if you do. All those really help, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and clash on.